Cuckoo! I showed up. I'm Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first, and hopefully everybody's maintaining their prosperity. My guys, today's original soundtrack reaction will be from the video game Dark Souls 3 titled Vordt of the Boreal Valley. This was another suggestion from you guys, so let's see what this got. The symbols, those symbols are going off in the background, which was a nice touch. I like that. And it also sounds very heroic. You know, you guys got to help me out with whatever, basically the description of whatever chords display these, well, produce these sounds. I'm gonna need a bit more studying or some more help from you guys identifying them, but these chords they're using now sounds determined. These instruments sound determined. There's a lot of determination that I hear going on right now. This is really making me want to find out the lore and what's up with this Vordt of the Boreal Valley. Like, what's the lore? What's going on in this game? Man, you guys about to have me buy Dark Souls. I'm gonna play that game, but not yet. Sounds like a lot of struggle to get to this point. I bet there was a lot of grinding going on in this Dark Souls game. I can just imagine. And to finally get to this point, which I don't know if this is such a difficult boss, but this theme battle, it seems like it was made for one of the, I don't know if it's one of the main bosses, but it seems pretty important. An important part to whatever dialogue that's going on in this game. I just don't know, but I feel rewarded listening to this, and I can only imagine because I also do gaming, so that's why I'm trying to express, you know, where I'm going with this right now. But man, this is sounding so good, and I do hear the cymbals. Those cymbals that's going off in the background, they're very detailed to what's going on with this story that this track is trying to tell us. I like that. to bring that back to, man, it feels like this is such a symphony. You know, the song was just going all over the place with so much, like, I mean, oh man, how could I put it? So many brilliant sounds. It was it was so much delightful instruments doing their job during this song. Is just overwhelming. I was like, wow, all of this at once. Very good touch. Then to bring it slowly back to this point right now, which I don't know if it's going to be another high point or not, but man, I'm just so impressed because even as it slows down or lowers down or uses less instruments and this portion of the theme right now, it's a great combination what they did here. I like it a lot, and I was surprised by this being so good. I almost caught off guard. Whew. All right, so my guys, the word that I choose to use after listening to that original soundtrack from Dark Souls 3 is excited. I don't know why I'm excited right now and this, I'm jubilant right now. I don't really know why, because I'm not about to play the game, even though I'm so tempted. I just got a lot of stuff going on my other channel, but I keep hearing about this darn Dark Souls 3. Well, all of the Dark Souls, if I would want to experience this, I would probably want to start from the first one. But yeah, I mean, geez, listening to this, hearing all of you guys' feedback, and seeing how much this franchise and Dark Souls 3 is loved, you guys make me want to just spend money I didn't even plan to spend and just find out what is this all about. What is this all about? A lot of great stuff, I presume. A lot of good stuff. A lot of fascination. Man, that was so good. Okay, so the instruments was very good. We all know I like the instruments, but I do know that toward the middle and the end of the song, the choir was introduced. Maybe the choir was introduced maybe in the beginning. I might have missed that part, but I just noticed the part that I liked a lot was toward the middle and the end when the choir took a turn and had a very strong presence. Then the instrument would come in, and then the choir would come in. And as you guys just heard, this song was in such a fast pace that second half. It was just hard to hear everything, hard to notice how well the singers were singing and how hard those instruments was going. But it all culminated into something very wonderful, and it got me very pleased right now. Man, I probably would have missed that one too. So I do appreciate you guys' suggestions. And again, these suggestions and requests, they came kind of quick this time, so I didn't have much time to do background check on the composer of this. I'll start having a more in-depth reaction and review of what's going on in these videos, you know, because I would like to know who composed this beauty, this beauty over there. I mean, I bet in the game, whoever the Vordt of the Boreal Valley, whoever that is, I bet it's maybe not so beautiful, huh? Probably not, right? But thank you guys for this suggestion. I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna just, if I don't stop, I'm just gonna continue to go on and give this track compliments, when I know as soon as I turn this off, I'm gonna have to listen to that one again, you know, to see if this is gonna be one of my new top tens, if this will enter in one of my new top tens, because it was such a delightful surprise. I'm cool with that. So you guys know what to do. You guys got some more fire. You know, the suggestions you guys give me is so great. I mean, I'm like, man, should I just only do these videos off for your guys' suggestions? Because I don't know, I have a few ideas that started this off from the beginning, and a couple other original soundtracks that I would like to do, and a couple of them, maybe there's some movie soundtracks, you know, original scores, you know, especially with a strong orchestra. Like, I want to get into some of Hans stuff, you know, Zimmerman and what's his name, Rahiji, what's his name? The dude, right, who does the Game of Thrones. I'm so sorry, his name slipped my mind, and I'm kind of upset that I forgot his name, because I'm such a fan of his work, what he did with that first Game of Thrones series, not the not the spinoff, because I'm not too familiar with who does that. But yeah, and I would like to check out some Danny Elfman. I believe he made maybe he was the composer of the Beetlejuice movie that I've seen, and after finding that out and realizing how well done that the score, the soundtrack for that movie was, I gotta get more familiar with these guys and their work to have a better understanding, like what is top notch. Because I know, I mean, I guess from my understanding, it doesn't get much higher than Danny Elfman, Hans Zimmer, and I forgot my other favorite from the Game of Thrones. But yeah, like I said, so it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on when it comes to listening to some wonderful, soothing music instead of all of that fast-paced, rowdy stuff that gets you in the mood to do what. I don't know what those other music situations are about, but I know this makes me want to create art, makes me want to compose some projects that I want to do. I mean, not musically, I don't have that talent, but a few things that I want to work on. Basically, I'm saying this is nice and relaxing, and it put me in the mood to do some positive stuff. So I do appreciate it. Like I said, this is about the fourth time I said I do appreciate this suggestion. So yeah, you guys understand what's going on here. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys a lot, and I do hope you guys enjoyed my reaction video. I'm Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first. And to the next time, stay safe and stay smart.